Moved an entire fucking house. I want to see you move an entire fucking house. All right.
Now you pull that shit off, Twitch chat. Who do you think you are?
That's right, Negum.
Big
Mhm.
fights.
Immediate, combative energy.
Sounds
That's
like
where
Buck's
Buck's
on.
at. Yeah, exactly. I'm just playing the character. That's what my character would do, guys.
Oh no. Hello and welcome. How are you doing today? We know that life can be a lot and schedules are rigid. Social situations are confusing, and sometimes the world just expects you to gloss over everything that is happening, and it can be exhausting. We are Dyson Divergence, and last year at the end of 2025, we were complete strangers who answered a random casting call made by myself. Thank you very much. On the internet, and now we're a group of friends that want to bring you purposeful escape and relaxation. Grab your comfort item, get cozy, and pull up a chair. We're so glad that you found us tonight, and let's play some fucking D&D.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I'm in it. Let's go. I'm riled up.
The D,
Fucking
the D
bull
stands for
snaps.
dungeons.
The D stands for dice.
Fuck, you're right. We're dice and divert. That's D&D, not Dungeons and Dragons.
I was gonna make a D's nuts joke, but I held back. Everybody, please be proud of me.
Proud of
I'm so
you.
proud
I'm
of you.
disappointed you held back, actually. Sorry.
I was held back once.
Mr. Dramaturge, do you have a recap from last week's episode for us?
Literally my job, too. So... Well, yeah, you gave me the job. Like,
Yeah. No, I think Dev did.
well, they've pitched anyway.
Anywho.
So, last week, we had the consequences of quite a big revelation. And that was that dear Kinsey, our very flamboyant yet somehow unassuming bard, had been replaced by a doppelganger. And not just that they've been replaced by a doppelganger, but all of us were so incredibly gung-ho to go into the house that all they had to do was be like, should we go to the house? And everyone but Finn went, yep. As we got to the house, Buck noticed that Kinsey was not replying in sign language, a language that he knows that Kinsey is very well proficient in, and therefore launched an attack. We managed to wrangle the doppelganger to the ground, get some necessary information that Kinsey was in fact not Kinsey, and that the real Kinsey was in the house, and that all we had to do was go in to find it. Now, issue with that, we are all very, very paranoid people. And so Finn and Buck did a full case perimeter with Rel making sure that we weren't getting attacked from the outside. And this culminated in a lot of planning. A really, really solid plan was put into place. We were gonna use the Dust of Disappearance, and we were gonna, bamf in, bamf out. And then it went wrong almost immediately, as we realized that our resident warlock, who has not been a warlock long enough to know that there are restrictions to warlocks, didn't know that they had run out of juice, and hence could not bamf back out as the plan dictated. So they sprinkled themselves with Dust of Disappearance as a solution. They made it into the room. They did a bit of a, almost a cat and mouse game with the animated armors that came to life. Our wizard and maybe warlock patron decided to sacrifice a spell slot to give Haziel. Yeah, they're like, let's be clear. Decided to sacrifice a spell slot to give Haziel one of theirs back so they could bamf back out. And they decided to stay with their friend as long as they could in a very honorable move. Except the honor was not long lasted, because they then actively spoke out loud while invisible. 7 int life. And actively got themselves caught. And so again, the cat and mouse game heightened, at which point the house began salivating. Maybe it just got wet. And Buck and Rel, who were standing at the door ready to breach, breached. Rel then immediately got stuck to a door, and Buck had to attempt to rip him off of said door and failed. While our wizard was frantically doing checks to see if they could figure out the puzzle of the arcane door. They couldn't. Rel then got stuck to the door even more, like flypaper, and was stuck by hand and leg, at which point Buck set up what is effectively a choke point at the door that he's currently standing at, to hold off the animated armors. And then we managed to get Rel off the door, while Kinsey came so close to getting caught, like 3 separate times. Because they're just rolling so well.
Yeah, so well.
And this is where we are. The group is a little bit hard done by at this point. We're a little bit frustrated. Things aren't going our way. But we have 6 rounds to get out before something happens. And our resident DM has been rolling D100s the whole time. And on their first roll, rolled 100.
Yeah!
Just square out, and that's when we should have known. It's
Yep.
then. Oh yeah, and the house moved because Finn decided to be an insane arcane machine and decided to move the house itself. That's all.
Not the intended side effect, but well.
Cool nonetheless.
Oh well, it is what it is.
C'est la vie.
Fantastic. Excellent, excellent, excellent.
That's right. They
Alright.
moved the entire house.
All right, well, we are at the top of the round, which means that, Buck, you are up.
Well, true to fashion, Buck having just ripped Rel from the door and telling them to run, and holding this line, does what he knows best. And he starts fighting back. So I'm going to attack for the first time this session, which feels weird to say as a paladin. I will have to stay one-handed, otherwise we're kind of screwed. Although, one thing that did happen as well is that Buck used up the potion of Hill Giant Strength. So his strength is now 21. He is monstrous. And he's in a weird headspace. Unsurprisingly, he's been declining for a little while. And I think this might be the snapping point. So, Buck is going to attack. But in attacking, I am also going to use my bonus action to cast Divine Favor. So, Buck he's being hit over and over again, and is kind of losing any amount of willpower that he has left of self-control, and so consequently will take his shield that he's holding in front of him, draw the sword that he's wielding, and sort of in this medley of rage and frustration will begin reciting a command to the blade itself. And as he does, the blade begins to heat. And it starts at the hilt as though his hands are heating it itself. And it begins to glow orange, and then red, and then white, as he goes to strike at these incredibly annoying beasts. And I hope he hits.
and 18 hits.
Oh, thank
Yeah.
God. That would have been such a waste. I would have wasted so much time if I didn't hit. I'm so happy I hit.
Yay!
Oh. Right, actually, make sure this is all on. So he does this.
Okay.
I can't see what I rolled.
You got 11 slashing damage.
Okay. And then... and 2 radiant damage. So 13 altogether, 2 of which are radiant. And does Leaf Warden, because it's a magical weapon, does it do any... like, is it a specific type of slashing damage, or is it just slashing?
It is just
Like,
slashing.
I-
Leaf Warden's
Okay.
not really going to be extra helpful in this battle.
Oh good, so yeah, that's 13 points of damage. But, importantly, the green armor now has disadvantage on its next attack against me.
Well, shoot.
Sorry, Buck's pissed.
Okay. Anything else? You just have one attack?
Okay, yeah, I only have 1 attack. I'm level 3, okay? You put me in a house with this many animated armors, yeah, I'm only level 3. But I will, as a free action, just look at, or like turn to Rel and just be like, Rel, any progress? And that's it, that'll be the end of my turn.
Haz, you're up!
And I'll be deeply afraid in that silence.
Ooh, what's up? Sorry.
Haz is up.
Yes. I am going to. I think I'm just gonna dash here. So we're just gonna zoom, I guess. Fucking 60 feet. We zoom. And I think that's all I can do.
I can't see your token. Are you going over the house?
I'm outside.
Oh, I know, but because of the dynamic lighting, I can't see your token.
Correct.
Are you going
You're
over
just
the
pointing
house or
south.
around the house? Okay, thank you.
Uh,
I just wanted to check if you could see whether or not there was a roof on this thing.
Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah, that is my turn. Just a hard dash. Just flippy flappy the wings.
Okay. Haz flippy flops. And then, the red armor is up. And I believe that Kenzie is still super stealthy. There was an invisible person that disappeared right here, so he's going to move forward and take a slam attack on the center of the table. He hits the table because it doesn't move, and slams his sword down onto the center, cracking the table in half so that it shatters. And Rel, you are up.
Yeah. I would like to pull. I would like to grab my blanket out
Okay.
of my pack,
Yep.
and then move up to this door and
Okay.
try to open the door using the blanket effectively as a glove so that I am not touching the door in any way.
The door opens and nothing bad happens to you.
I love that nothing
Can't see
bad
it,
happens
but
to
Kenzie's jaw opens. She's like,
me.
Ben is fucking pissed.
I
I
warmed
love
it up for ya.
that nothing bad happened to me.
Is that your favorite
Why does
part?
that sound?
I think it's my favorite part.
Why does that make you sound like an unreliable narrator? Just nothing bad happened. It's like I feel like something bad is happening as we speak. What are you talking
Nothing
about?
bad happened.
Exactly. Okay. So, is it safe to assume my blanket is stuck to the door, though?
You may assume that.
Like when I pull my hand away from the door
Yes,
handle.
if you're pulling your
blanket
your
stays
hand away
behind.
from the door handle, the blanket still remains stuck to the door. It does not droop any lower. As you turn the doorknob and you open the door, Invisible Kinsey is in shock that the door just opens, even though it had runes on it and magical looking stuff and definitely looked like it was going to do something. And you let go of the handle, and instead of the weight of the blanket pulling it down, it just stays exactly where it was.
Okay. I was aware of the fact that Kinsey was going to be made invisible. So the fact that I don't see her isn't immediately concerning to me. I don't know if she is or isn't in this room. But I do see those two animated armors and the smashed table, I assume, correct?
If you can see it in your line of view from where you're standing, yes.
Okay. So that used up 15 feet of movement. Was it an action or bonus action or just object? Was it just object interaction to
Just
take
object
my blanket
interaction
out?
to open the door.
Okay. What was it? Was it also free to pull my blanket out, or did that cost something?
Oh, that would have been an action to take out your blanket because you would have had to get into your pack, yeah.
Yep. Okay. Sounds good. So I have a bonus action left. And an additional. I think it was only 15 feet of movement to get there, so I have 15 feet of movement and a bonus action. I'm just going to yell out, Kinsey, I don't know if you're in here, but this is the way out. And I think I'm just going to move, like, I'm gonna back up like 5 feet.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Okay. As the Finn's up next, actually.
Do you need to finish what you were going to say?
Nope,
Or-
because I almost skipped you.
Okay. So I'm going to move back here. See Relzorax in an open door. And feel such rage. So I am going to move double dash, which will get me like just shy of the side of the house. We'll say I moved a foot back. And then I will yell to Haziel. Go help teacher Buck and Rel. They may need healing.
Got it.
And that's my turn. Because that changed everything that I was going to do.
Cool. The blue armor is up next. He sees the door open and hears a voice come out of the other side. So he is going to move towards the door. And has now made eye contact with Rel through the door. Kinda eye contact, face contact with Rel through the door. And then Kenzie, you're up.
He's not blocking the door, right?
He is not blocking the door.
I'm going to sneak past.
Yeah, man. Roll your stealth with advantage.
Yeah. She's loading.
Oof. A 14. Okay. Noted.
I go tell I'm next to Ro. That's about 30 feet. And I'm going to be like, hey, are we fighting? Like, you could tell it's Kinsey. Are we fighting or are we running?
Running?
Then I will use my dash to go another 30 feet. A little to the side because I don't want to. I can't get through the door, obviously.
Yeah.
But I think that's my turn.
All right. It is Orange Armor's turn. He is still not able to reach Buck. I am going to roll my D100.
95.
I got a 95. It is the green. Actually, everybody, go ahead and make a perception check if you are. Everybody, make a perception check.
Oh, now I roll good on my
Love
perception
to see
check.
that. Look, just take him where you can get him, man.
Honestly, at this point.
Finn, you see that the house is starting to like move more, but not in a way that it is moving, but that it is starting to breathe heavier. You can see the sides of the house moving up and down in a steady rhythm. Buck, you start to feel a pulsing, almost like a heartbeat, in the floorboards underneath your feet. And then...
Just quickly, does that give me the feeling that that is ever present, or does that give me the feeling that I'm standing on top of a heart? Like, is it powerful enough that it feels like I'm standing on top of it?
No, it feels like it is just pulsing through the house.
Cool.
And then it is Green Armor's turn. And he is going to make a slam attack at Buck.
With disadvantage.
With disadvantage. A 7 misses.
Oh.
And his second attack. Is this one with disadvantage as well, or just the first one?
I'm checking now.
It doesn't matter. They're both not going to hit.
Good, but it'll be good.
And then we are back at the top of initiative. Next attack. Okay. So just one.
Yeah.
All right, Buck, you're up.
Did I hear Kinsey? Is Kinsey here?
I'm here.
Okay. Can't process right now. This changes the game plan so hard. Ooh. You know when they train for like football, American football for me, and they have those pads where you push on them with your shoulders?
Mhm.
Yep.
I'd like to do that. I'd like to use my shield as effectively like a snowplow and fully just muscle my way through.
Okay.
Create an opening.
That would be an athletics check. See how much these things weigh. Okay.
Just make sure you get low.
Straight back, low knees, push up. We got this. Built different.
Okay. Buck, what's your strength score?
21.
Jeez. Okay, yeah. That's right. You took the thing. Yeah.
I took PEDs.
I need an athletics check just to make sure that you don't miss your mark, but you should have no problem doing this.
Okay.
Yeah, you're good.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Straight up, it has become apparent that Buck is a little bit different now. Buck is moving in undiscovered ways. He is surprisingly comfortable. He likes this. So he takes his shield and he tips it a little bit forward so that the lip gets under like the chin of the green armor and bops it up so that it's on the back foot, flattens the shield, and literally like drops the shoulder and just plows forward. And I'd like to create a gap, basically.
Sure. You can just push, so your movement speed.
Oh, perfect.
Pushing strength is 15 times your strength score, so you can push more than 300 pounds. These guys weigh 80 pounds. They are nothing. You can't maneuver it, though,
In
so
that
I'm not going to
case-
let you go to an angle, so you can just go straight forward to the next door, or you could stop halfway through to let people get around.
Ooh. If I push them to the next door, I'll just create another choke point. So that's not useful. If I push them to the side, then their turn will simply be just, coming through the door and getting people. Because, yeah, Kinsey will make it out. Maybe. But Zara won't be able to get all the way to the door. Okay. In that push, can I offer you a deal?
I'm listening.
Buck drops his shield. And instead of pushing both of them out of the way, picks one up physically and pins it to a wall. So that it basically has free reign on him. He can't attack, but that means there's only one armor for the others to contend with.
Okay.
Yeah. Green Armor's been a dickhead, so I'm gonna have Buck grab. He's going to knock it, like I said before, so it's on the back foot, but he's going to throw his shield as close to the front door as he can, and effectively just drop his shoulder, grab this thing by the waist, pick it up, and run at the door. At the wall next to the door,
Okay.
and pin it.
Make an athletics check.
Does the 26 not?
Oh,
Count?
right. Yeah. No, so sorry.
Yeah.
Yep. Nope. That's
No,
good.
it's okay.
That's good.
I just wanted to check.
Nope. That's
I just thought there was an
fine.
extra thing involved.
No. All good.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
And I'll just shout. Before I go, I'll just shout. Right. I'm going to take care of one of them. Just get out. I'll be fine.
Haziel, you're up.
Now, pin him.
All right. It is time to listen to what my warlock patron said, and I'm going to dash. Zip, zap, zippity bap. That's 50 feet, and then I'm gonna do a hard cut this way for 10. We going zoom
Great,
zoom.
sweetie.
Yeah, by the time Black's and Corpse, I'll be there to spare the dying.
Yeah.
It's okay. This is all according to Kakaiku. Kakaiku? I don't speak French. Anyways, that's my turn.
Alrighty. Then up next is the red armor. Go back up here. And red armor also heard the door open and Ral yell, so it is going to walk straight over the table, which is going to be difficult terrain, and just walk straight over the table. And that will be its turn. Rel, you're up.
Okay. I think that the amount of movement this is going to cost me is worth it if it works. So I'm going to step 5 feet forward, reclose the door,
Oh.
making
okay.
sure that I'm grabbing on the part that is protected by my blanket,
Sure.
and then 25 feet to there would be my movement. What would... So if I moved, would I be blocking? We can move through each other's squares, right?
You can move through friendly
Like
squares.
allies?
Yes.
Do I want to end my turn right in front of the armor? I mean, that's probably fine. Because I don't really have anything better to do with my turn. So yeah, I will dash.
Okay.
And my turn. There.
Alrighty. Fen, you're up.
And I will say as I'm running, don't touch the doors. Don't touch the doors.
Cool. I'm hauling ass. Got like 10 feet here. And then it'll be another 20 feet plus 30 feet, which is 50 for my dash. And that's my turn.
Okay. Blue armor's turn. Blue armor is going to get to the door and try to will open said door and make a strength saving throw and get stuck to the door.
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah. Unless
Worth
they set
it.
a trap as a ranger.
Worth it.
Let them have their own Chuckle Brothers moment.
So now blue is in the door. Kinsey, you're up.
Where he belongs.
Boss said run. I'm gonna run. I'm gonna go diagonal so that I don't hit that armor. Okay. He can't see me anyway. I dashed her right outside the door.
All right. Kinsey is out of the house. Woohoo!
Has no idea, but something in him calms.
Orange Armor's turn. There is a
Come at me.
lovely dragonborn that just presented himself right in front of this orange armor. And he is going to take a slam attack against Ral.
Am I not more of a threat?
Misses. He is right in front of Ral.
Yeah, I know. I had to try.
Yeah.
It's a tank's job.
And an 8 misses. So he is
Oh
so
my
gosh.
shocked that
Fuck yeah.
this dragonborn has just run in front of him. You're not a dragonborn. What the hell are they called?
I'm a dragonborn.
I was thinking Skyrim Dragonborn. I'm like, that's wrong franchise.
Oh.
So we don't need to continue.
You were thinking,
making-
Well, we know
you thinking
Skyrim
Argonians?
now, so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but the guy's called a Dragonborn, and that's why I thought I was wrong.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah,
Oh,
no, he's just so shocked that this Dragonborn just showed up in front of him. He's like tries to do a swing, a 1-2, and is just misses, and that's embarrassing for him. I'm gonna go ahead and roll my D100. Okay. That's fine, I guess. And then it is the green armor's turn. He is being held by Buck, so he is going to make a... You can still attack while you're being grappled. Technically, I didn't make you make a grappling check, which I guess I probably should have done.
I can make
So-
a retroactive one.
He's going to try to do a slam attack against Buck. And a 15 misses.
Yep.
And another. And he crit fails.
Stick him to a door.
Love to hear that.
What did you guys do to my dice? They were rolling so good for me last week.
See,
Buck
the dice tell a
is
story.
pissed.
No, the duck
Right?
tells.
We're not
the
having
duck
this.
We got ourselves into such a terrible situation last session. Everything was in your favor, and everything was against us. This is the dice giving us the opportunity to escape.
The hero's journey dictates there must be an up.
Yeah.
The
This is
dice
our
are
up.
like, we don't want to have to make Devin edit another 4-hour episode. That's what they're saying.
They're also saying, I really
Yeah.
don't want Buck to subtitle another 4-hour episode.
They're
Alright.
also saying I don't have to make oh, wait a minute. Well,
Why did
Purple
that suddenly
armor?
jump from 6 to 3?
Well,
was
no, it
4.
jumped from 6 to 4, and then 4 to 3.
Oh no.
It is the purple armor's turn, which you guys can't see, so never mind. And then it's Buck's turn. The purple armor is in the house. It's just, I had him on the list just in case you opened a door.
Okay. Now, Buck has 2 arms. I think that's a fact we can all agree on.
Yes.
Fake news.
He has 3 arms, you're absolutely right. And that only goes to support the point that he could run up and grapple the other armor. Because technically there is no stipulation to say that I have to use both hands to do so. And because it's a grapple creature, technically it's only half my movement to get over there. But using half my movement means there's no way I'd be able to get to... Oh, wait, no, yeah, I can. Yeah, no, he's going to run. He's going to drag this animated armor all the way over here and hold it in his... He's facing the door. It would be his left arm. So it's more than 5 feet away from Zara. And he's going to attempt to grab the other one.
Okay. I would like a grapple check at disadvantage.
Okay.
In 2024, that's an unarmed strike.
Thank you very much. Strike. In this moment, with Buck trying to pull off this act of pure self-destruction, I will say, Zara, you see that he's already weird. He's already weird in a way that he hasn't been in a long time. You see his hair, which is out of its bun already, begin to float and goes stark white as his eyes clear over as pure blue orbs, and he starts chanting in a language that you don't know. And I'm going to activate my channel divinity of Sacred Weapon. And I'm going to infuse my own fists.
What language is it?
Jesus
Well, you don't
Christ.
know.
Okay. So it's not celestial?
Nope.
He very much fails that saving throw. So now you have 2 grappled animated armors in each of your hands.
Perfect. As my bonus action, I'm going to use 6 points of Lay on Hands
On
to
yourself?
heal myself. Yeah.
Okay.
As his hair is floating and stark white, and his eyes have gone into completely blue orbs, and the air around him begins to be static. And you can feel that sort of like potential energy start to build. And you see as he goes to touch himself on his chest, as he wraps his arm around one of these animated armors, it's almost like he completes a circuit as you hear like a crack of like pressure being released, almost like a thunderclap almost, as he looks at you. But the way he looks at you is like he's looking through you. Because there's no pupils to recognize. He has left the realm of being human at this point. And he goes, I've got this. Leave. Now. And he plants his feet like he is trying to make himself a concrete pillar. And he holds these things in place. And that will end my turn.
Has, you're up.
Let's go. Deja vu. I have been in this place before, flying around this fucking house. We dash. We dash in. And that's the turn.
That's the turn. It's
That's the turn.
Red Armor's turn. He moves. Rel, you're up.
Okay. I mean, arguing with Buckthorn is pointless, so... do I accidentally run into Kinsey as I move through her space since she's invisible? As I move out of the house? Or how does that work? Or does she just instinctively get out of my way?
Kinsey, are you paying attention to what's going on inside of the house or outside of the house while you're running away?
I'm definitely still looking in.
Okay, then Kinsey would move out of the way so you don't run her over.
Okay. Alright. So
Would still
I do
like
that.
bump probably, but
Oh, okay. So just
I wouldn't
bump
stop
her.
you.
Fair. And then... I would like to cast Starry Wisp on... Wait, what is the range of that?
60 feet.
Okay. I'd like to cast
So I
Starry
was
Wisp
also going to do that.
on the orange one.
Okay.
So let me...
Oh my god.
Nat 20?
Oof.
Yeah.
Alright.
Cool.
14 damage.
Yeah, got it.
And as I yell, I think we're all out, Buck. You're the last one in the house. And that is my turn.
Finn, you're up.
I'm hauling ass. Double dash in. I'm gonna get to here. And now I obviously see Relzorax. Do I see hulked out Buck? What am I looking at?
You can see what you can see. So if you can see
Okay.
Buck in your map, then you can see Buck in the game.
Okay. And can I see these changes happening in Buck?
Go ahead and make a perception check.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
No,
I
you
will say I am literally glowing.
He is.
Well, I don't see
it's-
shit.
It's very bright in there. It's looking a little weird,
Yeah, it's
but
not
you can't,
too dark.
You can't tell if Buck's glowing, or maybe the armors are glowing, or maybe that candle is just kind of like casting a weird shadow.
The orange armor is also glowing. Dimly, but because of Starry Wisp, it is also
Okay.
glowing.
I'm gonna look at Rel. Is Kinsey out?
I believe
I'm out.
I just... Yes.
Okay. So then I'm just gonna yell at Teacher Buck. Throw the armors in the door and get out of there. And then I'm going to like pull back. I think I had like a couple feet left.
Okay.
And I'm going to be keeping an eye on the house, specifically to see if there are any escalations.
Fantastic. Blue armor is going to try to get unstuck. He does not succeed. Kinsey,
Fuck yeah.
you're up.
not block the door of other people. But I'm gonna keep the green one in my sight and start you with spin.
Okay.
And this will break my invisibility. There you go.
22 hits. Alrighty. You see a light form and start to head towards this animated armor, and then all of a sudden, boop, there's
It is
Kinsey.
a vibrant pink. Very obviously Kinsey's starry with.
How are these two armors looking?
They're fine. They're not down or bloodied, I don't think.
Since you
Bloody's
made that attack
below
well,
half.
Below
since you made
half,
that
is that what
attack
it is?
well,
They are bloodied. Nope. Green is
Oh,
just
because I was
starting
invisible,
to get
it would have
bloodied.
been an advantage, right?
correct. Yes, that yeah. So
Can
you
I roll
might
it
be
then
able
to crit fish?
Yeah, sure. Green is bloodied. Orange is not.
It is not. Okay.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, there's a lot of light going on in there right now.
It's so bright.
It is in fact a raid. Yes.
The
What
orange
color is
armor.
Rel's starry with?
Go ahead. Yeah, what color is Rel's starry with?
I think Rel's is let's say like a neon green.
Ooh!
Nice.
Neon green and
like that.
bright pink. So basically we have Lai Ren and Nora from Ruby. Let's go.
Good pull.
Sponsor as roosters. Oh wait.
Wandering Cosmo.
Let's go.
Wandering Cosmo slaps so hard.
Oh my god, yeah.
That's so true.
That's great.
All right. Orange armor is going to try to break his grapple. Ooh, against Buck. He has a 14 versus. What was your thing?
It's
infinite?
against my DC, right? So it'd be 5 plus 8 plus 2, which would be 15. He fails.
Cool. Neat. Then it is my turn to roll a D100. Ugh. And Buck. You're up.
Okay. Okay, I can't get out this round. I would like to grab. So obviously I have the armors grappled, right? I would like to attempt to just throw them towards the door into the house, ideally.
Okay. Go ahead and give me an athletics check.
Sure.
DC 12.
Ooh, that sucks.
That's not a 12.
Have you used your human inspiration yet? I don't remember.
I think you did last session.
No,
But
I wouldn't have used it last session.
I don't think
I think I used it the session before that.
but since
when
we
I
will,
was...
Yeah, that was...
I don't know.
No. You
'Cause-
used it in the fight with the...
It was for interrogating the.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Doppelganger?
that's what I meant by the session
Doppelganger.
before that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, in that case, don't think that there is anything Buck has up his sleeve to fix that problem.
You could throw him on the ground and just try to run.
Well, regardless, I'm just gonna run.
Just take the attack of
Um,
opportunity.
Yeah, he'll just tank it. And he'll grab his shield on the way out as well.
Oh, next to the door? Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
But actually, he's gonna stand here, so he's blocking the door.
Attack of opportunity from Orange.
you
15.
suicidal old man.
And
Pardon?
attack from opportunity from Green is a 20. And your AC is...
Misses.
Darn.
Depends. Well, if I had picked up my shield by that point.
Probably not.
No, I would say no, because you would be
Okay.
just here.
Then it hits. Because
Right.
technically, without the shield, my AC would have been 19.
Okay.
The furthest I could have been was, like, about there.
3 points of damage from that attack of opportunity, and then you get outside.
He immediately, he shuts the door. He knows that it would be best to do something, like grab something from his pack or something, but he's just not gonna. He's just gonna shut the door.
Go ahead and make a strength saving throw.
It was an in-character decision. I really hope it wasn't silly.
And
I mean, hey, at least it's shut.
Makes sense. No, that makes sense.
As Buck runs through the door, he instinctively grabs the doorknob to shut it to keep everything bad inside, but unfortunately that was a silly decision and he is now stuck to the door. But
The door
everything's
is still
inside.
closed, though.
The door is closed and the armors are inside of the house.
He will go. Run! And will
Has-
attempt to unstick himself to run.
Next turn.
Well, exactly.
Okay. Fantastic. The door is shut. Has.
I'm going to go as far as my legs will carry me, 30 feet. Up. Okay, I am next to Buck. And I see all of my friends are outside. That's great. That's good. That means we're doing the right thing. I am immediately going to remember the current directive as I'm going to say it. What do I have here that I can do to make sure that you don't become that you don't get promoted to corpse?
Is
We
anybody
just
else
looked.
injured?
No, it is just you.
Then I did my job.
Is this one the one? Where's the buttons? Or is that a... Why didn't... I was trying to pull up the info on it. That's the button for info. Okay, hold on a minute. I'm smart. Okay.
Okay.
No, that's level 1, so I can't do that.
You just click it from
'Cause
the
I am-
level 2 spot.
No, it's because I'm out of spell slots.
You do have your Healing Hands ability and your Healing Light ability.
Oh, wait, where is that?
Healing Hands is in
Oh, I see
Azamar
it.
and features and traits at the bottom. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna healing hands you. I'm gonna fondle you.
Okay. I will say,
Not
as
like
soon
that.
as you touch him, thank you very much for the 8 hit points. I will say,
baby.
again, he, as soon as you touch him, he is not only like physically like hot to the touch, but you feel a little bit of static as something arcs.
You're not supposed to be shocky, but now you're not bleeding.
That's great.
Good.
Run.
Yep, got it. Heard.
Rel, you're up.
Yeah. Is Buck still bloodied?
No.
Nope.
Okay.
Buck never got below half.
Oh, I thought he was. Never mind. Okay.
No.
It was the green armor or the orange armor. It was one of them. Okay.
The green armor was just bloodied.
Okay. I think Rolls-Rex is just gonna move 30 feet in this direction. I'm assuming it, well, I guess before I move. This path here, like, is that lead back towards the road?
Yeah, this is the way out.
And then, yeah, so like that leads to the road, and then once we're to the road, we will have to decide which way we're going.
Yep, you just get to the corner
Yeah.
of the map and you guys are good.
Yeah, okay. Yep. Move there. Ready action. If an armor makes itself visible, I will Starry Wisp it.
Cool. Finn.
Has the house activated again at all in any meaningful way since the last time I checked?
You can make a perception check. It looks the same as it did before. It is, the sides are moving.
All right.
But nothing
Then I'll
significant
say-
has changed.
Buck, can you get yourself off the door?
I'll be fine. Run.
All right. Then I will run 30 feet this way. And I'm going to cast Sleep on the house. At first level. So as long as the house does not have immunity to the exhausted condition, I will need a Wisdom 15 saving throw.
The house gets... The house passes its saving throw.
All right, well, then I'll just sit here.
With a 16.
Cool.
Fucking cool. Fine.
Fucking cool. Just
That's
burn through all my
great.
spell slots. What am I doing here?
50. Okay. Go ahead and everybody make a perception check.
Oh my god.
Such a brutal skill to have a low DC, a low bonus on.
That's not even the low bonus. I can't roll above a 6.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fair. That sucks. That does just suck.
Buck, with a nat 20.
I'm so sorry. That's bullshit.
You feel the pulse of the house underneath your fingers start to get faster and more intense. And you also feel a shuddering underneath the doorknob. You look up above you, and there is a window that is over top of the door, but now the window isn't a window anymore. It's now an eyeball. It is a giant, orange, almost molten looking eye with a cat slit pupil.
Okay. Buck will immediately go. Right, guys, it's waking up. Move now.
And it is Buck's turn.
Oh, I think you skipped Kinsey.
When is my turn?
Oh, I
Yeah.
missed Kenzie. I'm sorry. You're in between two armors that I had to skip over. Kenzie.
Wow.
Kenzie will grab one of Buck's armor and give him the help action on his next turn.
Nice.
I'm not helpless this time. That's my turn.
Buck feels a type of way about that. So many conflicting emotions.
Okay, now it's Buck's turn.
Well, gonna try and get off the door.
Strength saving throw with advantage.
Thanks, Kinsey. I will say that's not actually what he says. Buck would never say thank you because he's pissed that you're doing this, but is also extremely thankful, but would never encourage the behavior. Self-sacrifice is my thing.
With a 20, you are able to free yourself from the doorknob, and you are no longer grappled by the house.
Great. He grabs Kinsey and starts running. Like, pick him up, fucking fireman shoulder, just go.
Fantastic.
You know the memes of when, like, you pick up a small dog and they're still trying to run? That's my wings.
I've tried to angle you in such a way that you're like a kid that feels like they're flying.
Fantastic. You guys are out of initiative.
As we run,
Yes.
because I'm worried this thing will chase us, potentially. Can I burn my last spell slot to try and cast sleep again so we can make an incredibly clean getaway? I don't want this shit
Well,
popping up in 30 seconds type of stuff.
That was an accident. I pushed a button by accident. Don't worry about that.
Okay.
Yeah, if you want to try to cast sleep again, you can.
Yeah, so it's a a wisdom saving throw.
Yep.
Because I don't know if this thing can come after us or not.
Should we not just try to kill this thing from a distance?
No. I would want
We
to.
don't want to be.
I want to get
We
out
are
of here.
not built for that right now.
With
No.
as many sets of footprints as we saw walking through that front door, and none walking out, do you want to leave this thing on the side of the road?
I don't want to die right now. Preferably. I think we could kill it one day.
As you guys are running towards the road to make your escape, Finn turns around behind her and casts a sleep spell. What does your magic look like?
I think now that the group is together, you all can see Finn is not physically in any kind of pain, but she is clearly drained. Sallow skin, sweaty, breathing is erratic, eyes fairly sunken. Something has clearly happened that has taxed her, and she just fucking needs this to work. The panic from Haziel has been throwing her off, and finally she just sinks into herself, back into her quiet place, and pulls the last little bit of juice that she's got. And her one eye flashes purple, and she just holds her hands out as this mist of sort of like a purplyish sparkle kind of emanates from her hands and settles over the house. And Haziel, you can hear she's just saying, please let this work, please let this work, please let this work, over and over in her head.
As the mist starts to settle over the house, you see that giant yellow, orangish, molten eye that just opened up start to slowly close again.
Run. I can hold it for a little bit.
I take that prompt. I'm going to put down Kinsey and Haz and start.
Oh no, I gotta roll a new character.
I take them round the back. I take them round. I pull out a hand
and you show them
crossbow.
some flowers?
Yeah. I tell them to tell me about the bunny rabbits. And I start. I look at. I look at Finn and go, do you need a ride?
No, just go.
Cool. Bolts.
And that is where we are going to take our intermission. Hooray! You guys didn't die. See, I said it would be fine.
We did it!
I didn't think we'd get this far.
We all lived.
You didn't die.
Barely.
Nah, it was fine.
Got it.
I was never worried.
Nailed it. Crushed it.
See? I'm so proud of you. All right, chat. Time to go get a drink. Go get a drink, get a little snack, do a little stretchy stretch, make a little go get a drink and get a snack, and we will be right back. Hello, welcome back to Dice and Divergence, where we, us, just didn't get rid of, but they got out of a house. It was a really weird house. The house also had, eyes? Question mark? I wonder what kind of houses have eyes.
Fuck
And a
that.
heartbeat, and it seeped liquid.
And a heartbeat, and it seeped that's an out of game action, so you can ban that all you want, Haziel.
Yeah.
But writing mimics is an out of game action. I do that
That is
before
true.
the stream.
Yeah. The fact that it's in an hour's time won't really matter unless they're actively prepping.
I might be, but
Well, you
You
can't
guys-
now.
make it back to the path that goes towards Hubbleton. What would you like to do?
How far away from the house are we?
The road was about 3 football fields away.
Okay. So now
Did the
that
house fail its secondary wisdom saving throw? Out of curiosity.
Oh, like while you're running away, like another.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me double
Because then we have a minute to truly fuck off.
No, it passed.
Well, run.
Keep moving.
So now that
Do you
we're
feel the connection sever?
I imagine I would feel my spell no longer taking effect because I have to hold concentration on it.
So we are almost 1,000 feet away from this thing. Because we're over 300 yards away. I assume we were just focusing on running the entire time up to this point. Relzrex is gonna stop. Like, hey. Like, we're gonna do something about this thing, right?
Do you mean now?
Like, with as many people who... Like, I'm
Relzrex.
assuming it's a fairly traveled road.
We have to go.
Fine. Give me...
That thing was really big.
Can I have 30 seconds at least? And then no more.
Is the house moving?
Go ahead and make a perception check.
May I also?
Sure. If anybody would like to make a perception check, I'm so
I need to stop making
Dev.
rolls.
Change your dice
This is
color
why
or
I
something.
asked.
Like, I don't know, man.
I'm
Rel,
gonna cast guidance on myself.
Kinsey,
It's still
Nope.
under 20, but
Rel and Kinsey, and let's see.
Should fall with advantage.
And yep. Rel and Kinsey, you both see that the house is looking around with its eye, but it's not moving.
doesn't look like it's coming up, Jax.
It is awake, but it is not moving.
Correct. That is what you see.
So, yeah, I'll Relzrex say, it clearly is not chasing us at the moment. It's awake. It has been rise from its dormancy or whatever.
Then
But,
we should
like-
get out of line of sight.
Is there like woods or like there's like woods and stuff, right?
There's woods and stuff. Were you guys running back towards the desecrated woods that you had found earlier where you camped, or were you weren't running in the correct direction to go towards Hubbleton?
I think the correct direction, I assume.
So as you're running through the woods, the further that you get, the woods do start to thin out a little bit and get back into like a hilly, hilly terrain. Small hills, rolling hills.
Or like I'm assuming like pretty quickly, like the house gets out of our line of sight after moving. Like within like a minute probably.
Yeah.
Once we're out of sight, Relzrex is gonna stop. I'm fine. I'm not gonna argue. Well, we won't try to fight this thing, but at least give me like a minute to try to do something so people are less likely to die running across it. Is that acceptable?
See why not?
Okay. Relsrex is going to walk to the side of the road, kneel down, and then he's going to, under his breath, say, Arizandros the Sundrake. I assume you're listening.
Are you going to do anything else or just say the words?
I'm going to say the words and be like... So from what I picked up, based off of what you've told me, I would hold the Sundrakes in at least some amount of reverence. So is there any direct religious ties to that, or is it just a, like, high opinion mythological thing?
Well, how religious is Rel?
I
Is he a
wouldn't
religious
say...
guy? Or is he just kind of like Jesus is cool, but I'm not going to church all the time? Or is it like I go to church every Sunday type deal?
I wouldn't say it's that, but like this is stuff, these are stories and tales that he grew up with, and it is now something that has injected itself into his life unknowingly. And he has basically met a figure from myth, so he, he holds, there is at least a level of reverence. I'm just not sure if are the Sundrake people who are worshipped.
Go ahead and you can make
not.
a religion or a history check to see if there's any
Okay.
other actions that would be helpful at this time.
Okay. We'll go history. May I guidance myself?
Yes, because this is something you're planning on doing.
Okay. Uh, 12.
You're not 100% sure of any, like, physical actions that were passed down in the stories that you were told. You were told that these Sundrakes were always helpful in tricky situations. They were always, like, mentors in a way, bringers of peace, very knowledgeable in wanting to share that knowledge.
Okay. Alright. So, not necessarily sure if there's any ritualistic things that are supposed to be done with this, but so yeah, Relsrex will say Arizandros the Sundrake. Elidor. I assume you're listening. I know you have in the past. This thing has killed... We encountered a being that has killed countless people. I'm not asking you to do anything about it, but if you can at least do something to keep other people safe till we're able to come back and do something about it, I'd appreciate it.
Sorry guys, hang on. Okay. You go ahead and make a straight D20 roll for me. A luck check, if you will.
Yeah. 12.
You're really like that 12 there, don't ya?
Apparently.
As you say that, you see a glint of gold across the sky, headed in the direction of the house.
I'm still under my breath. Thank you. I'll stand up. Walk back to the group. Alright. Let's be on our way to town then.
First things first. Is anyone injured?
Not meaningfully.
I'm pretty confused, but I'm not hurt.
That was the next thing. Do you want to know what happened?
If you know, yeah.
In the night, you were taken and replaced by a doppelganger. Somehow they rendered you unconscious, placed you in that beast, and pretended to be you, attempting to lure us into the same house. We discovered that it was a doppelganger. Interrogated, found out you were in the house, planned a way to come get you, attempted to execute that plan. And you were present for the rest. I'm sorry.
How long did it take you to realize it wasn't me?
Not too long, actually. It didn't speak back in sign language.
Huh. That's clever.
also didn't
I don't
have
think I
your
would have
flair.
noticed that.
Well, I pay
Of
attention
course
to you.
not. No one does.
Of course they don't. It's good to have it back.
I also have an idea for how we can prevent that kind of situation happening in the future.
Do you need to
Maybe.
sit down?
I need some time. So we will rest when we rest. I can move for
Do you
now.
need some time off your feet?
No. I will be fine.
Okay.
Buckthorn isn't still glowing and shit, is he?
Yep.
Oh, he just still full white hair, blue eyes.
Hmm. I think
Everyone's
at
getting
this
makeovers
point
these days.
the eyes have faded. They're back to his eyes. He is still like roided, basically, and his hair is still stark white and floating. He has not mentioned and or noticed.
So, just like, Roldrax is just gonna gesture at your hair, and what's going on with all that? By the way,
Oh yeah, that's new.
What do you mean I always take my hair down to fight?
your hair is
Relzorax, pull out your mirror. Show him.
Just to be funny, you look
Your
weird,
eyes were-
man.
your eyes were solid blue while we were fighting too. That's faded, but yeah.
Okay. I mean, something definitely felt different. I didn't think it was this. Any idea, magic person?
I would need time to examine you to figure out exactly what occurred. It's possible something in the house triggered something. It could be that there is some latent magical energy within your being. It could be a surge of wild magic. I would need time.
Well, I don't exactly plan on disappearing, so hopefully we'll have time. Anything else I didn't notice?
You also were getting very... there was like electricity looking like it was coursing over your body, or at least in your hair and stuff too. It was... I assumed it was something intentional that I just hadn't seen before, but clearly it's not.
You know, I've never really been sparky. Never really my style. Okay, well... I'm just gonna have to compartmentalize that for now. We gotta get somewhere. I'll deal with this when I have a moment to breathe.
Sounds good.
The important thing is that Kinsey is safe.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Kinsey is safe. And we're all alive.
And everyone else, too.
Yes.
I'm going to make an insight check on Kinsey.
Okay.
We're doing this.
Okay.
I am not gonna be played the fool.
Not this time.
Like twice.
Oh no. Do the thing. Oh no. Oh, it's the first one.
Yep, it's the first one.
Yeah,
you
baby.
do not think that this is the real Kinsey.
Cool. I'm going to pull Finn aside slightly and be like, that's an imposter. I gotta read. That's not her.
Do I believe Haziel?
Yeah, with your connection, you believe that Haziel believes that this is not Kinsey. If you would like to make your own insight check on Kinsey, you can do that.
Oh, I'm not even going to try rolling something. Kinsey, just to verify your identity, can you tell me what's special about your lute strings?
They will mend themselves as I play. Or keep from breaking.
There you go. I think it's her.
And I'm trying really hard to wear through them, but they're holding up.
That is good to know.
Tell me something only the real Kinsey would know.
That is something only the real Kinsey would know.
Oh.
The only two people who know about those lute strings are you and Kinsey.
Wait, I know about them?
The only person that knew about those lute strings was Kinsey. You were also there.
Yeah. I think you were there when I got them.
Yes.
When? At the inn!
Yes, Haziel. Let's do a quiet inner voice for the moment, yeah?
Right. And instead of talking, it's just gonna be my mind speaking.
That was the voice I was referring to, but okay.
Yeah.
Shall we?
Really hard to wear through them, but they're holding up.
I think, yeah.
That is good to know.
Cool. Fantastic. Could somebody please roll me a d20?
Not me.
Kev?
I don't want to inflict whatever a one's gonna hit us
I'll
with.
roll,
I don't
I'll
want to.
roll.
It's a Tarask!
Truly that.
Alright, what do we got?
A 9!
Another house.
Another house.
The worst episode of House Hunters International I've ever been on.
You guys are getting a lot of options. I mean, I feel like this is a great thing, you know?
Thank you, Murasaki. That's very considerate of you. Oh, yeah. No, Murasaki.
Alright. As you exit...
Yeah, if you are watching and you...
Go ahead. If you're watching and you type
I was
something,
gonna say,
that'd be great.
if you guys are watching and you're not commenting, that's up to you, don't worry. Twitch doesn't count that as a viewer. It thinks that you guys, for some reason, don't exist, so maybe tell Twitch to fuck itself by putting something in chat, but that's up to you. Please continue, guys.
Alright.
I've stun locked
so-
ears, I'm so sorry.
There you go. Josh, have a subscription to yourself.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah. You're welcome, I guess. I didn't choose you.
Wow.
you got
Wow. I. Jeez.
Wild.
The thing is, you didn't even need to say that.
I
You just
well, no,
chose
I
to
said
say that.
it. No.
She wants
No,
you
no,
to
no,
know
no.
where you stand. Okay, you gotta know your place.
No.
Yeah.
No.
In
I
the
said
hierarchy,
it.
you're kind of at the bottom, Josh. Sorry.
No.
Hate to be that
Wow.
I
way.
could hear the venom in their tongue.
No,
Venom.
No, I said it.
Wow.
No. See, I said it because I wanted chat to know that I didn't choose you over them because you were a cast member, that it was chosen
Mhm.
randomly, and that's why I said those words.
Chat, it's really important that you know we here at Dice and Divergence would never play favorites, except for Iz. She hates all of you.
Yeah.
This is a joke.
Or is it?
I thought you were
It
talking
is not
about
a
us.
joke, actually.
She just hates all of us.
No.
Chat understands.
She'd never hate
Fuck
us.
it, chat understands. Yeah, you know what? You know where your place is, chat. That's right. All right. So.
Oh, dang it.
Oh,
You know what? I'm not gonna finish that. I'm gonna mute before I make that comment.
wise.
Character growth.
Mhm.
Actually,
Proud of
never
you.
mind. I
Well
rescind that
done.
comment. Can I go with chat?
I
So
will
we're
deal
moving
with
down
you
the
later.
path.
All right.
Guys, this is going to be my last appearance on Dice and Divergence. I'm fired. I just want to say, what's my last words here?
And then we move down the road.
There is a halfling scout in a small clearing going over the hills. He's about 2.5 football fields away.
Sorry, a what? Who?
A small halfling scout.
Halfling Scout.
Ah.
Could we please use distance measuring? Please.
A football field is
I don't know how
illegal.
big a football field is.
100 yards.
What do you mean, eagles per donut? Please.
It's 100
oh, it's
yards.
about 16 beans on toasts.
And
Okay.
78% of our
Kilometers.
viewership is from the United States. They all know what a football field is.
They know
So
miles
sorry.
as well. They know feet.
Sorry.
You've excluded me and only me.
120 yards is 109 meters. Roughly.
Banana for
I can
reference.
picture that perfectly now.
Just banana for scale.
Banana
okay?
for reference.
Easy.
Thank you.
I think we can all get behind that. Banana for scale.
All right.
Hmm.
I can't picture sizes of things in my head very well. I'm very bad at estimating. So it doesn't mean anything to me, but continue.
A really fucking far distance. That's what we got.
Yeah.
Mhm.
There's a
Yeah.
halfling mimic going over the hill a little bit. Did I read that? Did I read halfling
no-
mimic? I meant scout.
No writing mimics.
I meant
Remember, no
scout.
writing.
I read
Well,
what
you might have prepped
rocks.
it before.
Oh, my point passion was gonna be useless, they said.
An hour
Oh my
has already
god,
passed.
what is today's episode? Jeez Louise. There's a halfling scout on a hill over yonder.
Does he see us?
No. He's very interested in paying attention to what he is tracking down.
We see what he's tracking.
No, because he is going up a hill towards the crest of it, and whatever he's tracking is going to be on the other side of that hill.
Is he going in the direction we're going?
You are going south, if I recall correctly. He is headed east.
So he's off-road.
He's off-road. He is in 4-wheel drive.
Okay.
Cool. Then we'll keep walking unless somebody stops her.
No.
Yeah, I think we just keep on our way.
Okay.
Mm.
You keep on your way, and then you do need to set up camp for tonight. One more time.
Do we find a spot with no swampy ground, you know? No issues like that?
Conveniently, a little ways off the trail, there is a it's not forest, but it's like a lightly wooded area off the trail, just as you're getting about a half a day's walk away from Hubbleton. So it is a lightly wooded area that you are able to make camp in. No swamp water, no swampy ground, and no scary houses.
Perfect. Start setting up camp, I guess.
I won't help in any way that Rel requires.
Cool. Do you guys want to make a survival check to see how well you pitch a tent?
I will give them advantage or help action if I can.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You want to describe
We'll
that
help
for me?
Reltor hit the tent.
Sure. I think it's very much the idea of like we have tents with us, so I think it's very much the idea of like Buck being the pack mule, and so it's like the help that he brings is carrying everything. It's just in his backpack, and he takes off his backpack and he takes out all of the supplies, and then as like Zara sets up like the tent poles, the guidelines in like he sort of just sets them with pythons, and Buck just walks up to them and she goes, and they just slot to the ground.
All right. I have advantage on my survival check for this then.
Fantastic. You guys
22.
pitch a tent together so well.
Yep. Love to hear it.
Good.
Mm-hmm. We're just working together.
Uh-huh.
Out in nature.
Mm-hmm.
Purely wholesome, working together out in nature. I am not a piece of meat.
Is there anything that
I am a fictional character.
how is Watch gonna be done?
Well, I think there were some thoughts
Talking
that
and
Fran
stuff
had.
as
Is that
well.
correct?
See?
Was it Ben? You said something about ideas for this not happening again, I think.
Yes. I have a suggestion that I would need consent for. I could embed a small magical piece of material in each of our bodies that would ping on a detect magic spell. And so if for any reason there were concerns about identities changing, that would be a relatively quick and painless way to detect if folks
Are
are
we
not
getting
who they
magic
seem.
piercings?
I was thinking something that wouldn't be visible to the naked eye.
Okay.
Some piercings aren't visible.
That is true.
Depends what you pierce.
Essentially, something that a doppelganger would not be able to detect and duplicate.
Yeah. I think that's a great idea. That would not allow us to detect if you were a mimic or a doppelganger. But I still think it's a good idea because it will allow you to detect if any of us are. And then we'll
That
just
is
need
true.
to figure out a different way to...
If you all are able to develop the skill to detect magic, I will not need to embed something additionally.
Actually, Haziel
Wait,
should be able to...
Did you say
so-
detect magic?
Yes.
Oh, you mean like this? Beep. Or like this? Or like
What are
this?
you doing?
Detecting magic again and again.
You can just do that.
Oh yeah. It's one of the things. Because I think when you were like sewing the magic thing in me, you were like, oh, if I could detect magic, and I don't know, the thing made me now able to just detect magic whenever I want. I can also do this, and I'm gonna cast Disguise Self to look. Let me just pick someone. I'm gonna look like fucking Elidor. Why not? I'm Elidor. Howdy. And
Finn
then
is
just
just
drop
gonna
it.
think in her head, I said not to mention the magical device. In mixed company.
I can ritual cast detect magic.
Great.
Oh.
Then you should have no trouble determining if I am who I say I am.
It'll just take 10 minutes.
Perfect.
Perfect.
I'm totally down to have a magical object implanted in my body somewhere.
I should say I am
Purposes.
practiced in this. This is not my first time.
It's true. She inserted in me.
I trust you, Finn.
What?
Great.
You got this. I'm down.
All right. Haziel, we don't have to worry about you.
Right.
Kinsey, will you consent to this? Do you have any concerns? You can say no.
I consent. I trust you.
Okay. I need a little bit of time to prepare, but I can do the procedure this evening. If that is amenable to folks.
I think that's
Yeah.
a wise decision. Yeah.
Perfect. I will let you know when I'm ready. Haziel, Rosalex, could I borrow you for a moment?
Yep.
Yeah.
And I'm going to walk towards one of the tents. Rosalex. And I'm going to whisper, I think I have overclocked one of my devices in the encounter earlier. Would you mind just standing guard outside of the tent and make sure nobody comes in while I
Absolutely.
fix this?
I've got your back, as always.
Haziel, I need your help.
Got
And I'm
it.
going to enter the tent.
I'm following into the tent.
Okay.
I'll stand
Uh,
outside the tent and make sure that no one can see in or go in.
Okay. So as we enter to the tent, Finn will turn on like a little magical light to make sure the space is well illuminated. Haziel, earlier, I was able to grant you some magical ability. The devices
Yes.
that I had paired were not set up to do that. I now need to fix my device, and I need your help to do so, given that you are the one that I am connected with. I will tell you what
Right.
to do, but we need to act quickly. Do you understand?
Yes, whatever you say.
Okay. So then Finn will start to undress. And
Bits.
yes, Finn's bits. In the time that all of you have known her, you have never seen her without clothing from neck to boot. She has been fully 100% uncovered the entire time. The only one who has seen anything is Resurrex. As she takes off her stole and starts unbuttoning the sides of her tunic and pulling it over her head, the first thing you see are tattoos around her hips, her arms. They look like intricate designs, but Haziel, as you look closer, you realize in a lot of cases, there will be a patch of skin where there's the same rune tattooed over and over again, dozens of times. And the first time looks a little bit shaky, but then you can see through repetition that it gets clean and quick. As you move up the arms and her torso, you start to also see scars, things like burn scars, acid scars, cuts, things like that. And then the farther you move up, you begin to see that it's not all skin. You see embedded in her flesh in multiple points are shards of bone, pieces of metal. The farther out you are, the gnarlier the scarring is. It looks like she was trying some things and maybe didn't have the technique down 100%. But then as you move into the center of her chest, you start seeing that the scars are clean. They're neat. She's been practicing. And then you get to the center of her chest, where you see two mechanical pieces, essentially. The first is an upside down triangle on the upper part of her chest with 3 larger shards of dragon bone that are sort of sitting in these cavities. And there's this gentle hum and pulse of energy. And then there is the device planted underneath that with like the upright triangle to form like kind of an hourglass shape where there are 3 smaller shards of bone. This device is identical to the one that was implanted in you, but you can see that something's not working. The 3 bones that are again situated in little cavities, they're jittery, there's a little bit of sparking, and you can see now that she's sweating, like rivers of sweat down her body. Okay, Haziel, this is what I need you to do. I need to reset the magical energy fields in my device because I overclocked it, I pushed it too hard. This isn't what it was built to do. So on the count of 3, okay, I need you to focus on our bond, and I need you to pull mentally, metaphorically,
Okay.
magically. Okay?
Okay. I thought you
And
were going
as
to
you
say
do
pull
that-
on bone.
As you do that, I have to resituate the pieces so everything works and flows as intended. I have to stabilize it. Can you do this?
Yes. I am very in tune with our connection from the spider moment.
Okay. So I'm going to count down from 3. I'm going to say 3, 2, 1, pull. And I need you to pull. Okay?
Okay, is it pull on pull or pull on one?
You pull on pull.
Got it.
Okay, ready? And Finn starts gathering some ambient arcane energy, holds her hands under her chest. 3, 2, 1, pull.
Gonna need
And
an
I pull?
Arcana check
Uh,
from Haziel and a Constitution. Nope. A Wisdom saving throw from Finn.
May I try to sway your opinion on a check?
Always.
Since I am talking about our innate bond, it would be, the things that make our connection strong. I would personally think that insight could work, as it's the inner machinations of my friend's brain.
Alright. I'll allow it.
Sick. So I focus. Actually, wait a minute. We're gonna see what the die does before I flavor anything.
Sure.
Hey.
Let's go.
Let's fucking go. Okay.
So I'm going to focus really hard on our bond, and normally, in a moment like this, just from the moment of my creation, it was a prayer to fucking Kellamvor or something. That's not there. I have a boss. So in your head, you're hearing, give me some strength to help you. Help the me that's helping you. Essentially, like praying to you.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Think
I'm
Finn,
gonna
this
roll my.
worked.
Yeah, I know. Is it a wisdom save? You said.
Wisdom save.
What the fuck?
Can I cast guidance?
There's no helping me,
Doesn't
brother.
work on saves.
Yeah.
Fuck. Human advantage.
Finn, roll me a d4.
Used her inspiration.
I don't have my inspiration because I haven't slept since I used it. I'm pretty sure.
Mhm.
You take
One.
one psychic damage.
Like, oh.
Cool. All right. So you can feel through the bond that there is pain, but Finn does not react to the pain at all. And as you pull, you hear kind of this like popping sound as the dragon bones reflexively pop out of their sockets. And you can see sort of in the space between the plate and the bones, this discordant magical energy field. And so Finn literally takes her hands and electric shocks it, and it sort of jolts, and then it starts to flow again. And she says, okay, release.
Blah.
And then they pop back in. And you kind of hear this like slow hum as the machine starts working properly again. And I think you feel an answering hum in your chest as she has essentially reinforced our devices. So now you are able to routinely access your spell slot recovery ability as a warlock. And she just kind of collapses to the ground. Good job, Haziel.
Do you need healing magic?
No, this amount of pain is nothing. Gets back up, starts putting her clothes back on. Okay. Is your device okay?
Yeah, it's humming. Real good. Is yours humming real good?
Yes.
Okay.
Now it is.
Okay. I'm glad the prayer worked.
I appreciate it, confusing as it may be. Okay, let's go and plant some devices in other people now.
Right, we get to insert into people.
Yes. And
Do
she
you
will...
think afterwards, when we go back to town, we can fist our friends too?
If that's something that brings joy to you, by
Yeah,
all
fight club.
means, go forth. I will abstain. Ugh. And Finn will push out of the tent and clap a hand on Rolzerax's shoulder. Thanks.
No problem. You good?
All good. And her color is coming back a little bit, and she's sweating way less.
Glad to hear it.
All right, who's first?
Well, I think it would probably be wise if the intent of this is to make sure that none of us gets replaced by a doppelganger, to definitively confirm that we are all us before we start the process of, putting this safeguard in place.
Great call.
So, it would probably be a good idea. So, asking each other questions that only they would know, as just happened with Kinsey. As a group.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm cleared, right?
I think. Have someone had their eyes on Kinsey the entire time since that question was asked?
Buck has not looked away from Kinsey once.
Then I
He
think
failed
Kinsey,
once. He will not fail again.
Then I think Kinsey's good.
I think Buck turns to Ben and goes, Finn, why? Actually, no, better yet. What do you search for in the night?
Certainty.
Not the answer I was going for, but that was the most Finn answer I've ever heard. Having said that out loud, I'm going to insight check Finn.
Guidance.
Thank you.
Do I roll a persuasion check or a...
You don't have to roll a persuasion check, if you are being truthful. If you're being truthful, then we're just gonna set it at a 12.
I would also say that with my connection with Haziel now, unless we're both swapped for doppelgangers, it would be a bit tricky to swap me without her knowing.
I was actually going to ask if I could try an investigation check to logic that out.
Yeah, I agree. I think as
Jesus. Okay.
It would be hard to suss us out. So we would have to both, we would both be them. Are we doppelgangers?
Well, like,
No, Haziel.
Right.
We are not.
We're not
I also
doppelgangers.
would say, given that we're not implanting anything in either of you, it is more important that we confirm the identity of myself, Buck, and Buck, basically. But,
ask away.
Buck, how many of our companions died when we first met?
Three.
Yeah.
What were their names?
Alfred, Seraphina, and Wilbur.
He's clear. Kinsey. What was the first lesson I ever taught you?
Cree doesn't remember.
That's fine.
Oh, the first thing you told me to do is to stop crying him a beer. Because it was watering it down.
Yep. Yeah, she's good.
Okay.
All right. So I'll set up shop in this tent for a little privacy. If you want to come in one by one, I imagine it would probably be best if folks didn't know where people were placing things. I'd leave that up to your discretion.
Fair enough.
And I'll head in. And I imagine I will spend the next hour or two pulling out tiny little magical pieces of metal from my bag and implanting them in folks where they so desire.
Finn's piercing studio.
Yeah. All right.
Yep. So unless anybody wants to roleplay anything, I think we can move forward.
One last thing. As the piercings finish and people start tucking down for bed, Buck's gonna find Finn. He's gonna go,
She's probably just cleaning up, prestidigitating, sterilizing stuff, packing things up.
you know you can use a rag, right?
It's easier this way. Otherwise, you have to clean the rag.
I know, it was meant to be a joke about the power of magic. That's fine.
Sorry, I don't joke.
I've learned that. I'll keep this simple, because we have a lot of time. I need help. And you're the only person that I know that can provide it. When Kinsey was taken, whether or not it was my watch, it's my job to keep an eye on you people. And I failed. And I will not let that happen again. And if it's okay, I'd like to ask you to help that happen.
What do you need?
Lessons. I understand you're very particular about your research. You can keep whatever you want to yourself. I don't need a lot. I need to understand what the fuck happened earlier. And I want lessons in whatever you're willing to teach me magically.
I can only teach you in the way that I have been taught. It will not be kind.
Finn, you've just implanted a magical piece of metal in my chest. You saw what I look like. Kind is the furthest thing from what I want. Kind doesn't teach. Scars do.
Well then, let's break you and see what you're capable of.
I look forward to it.
And then Finn will spend the rest
And he
of the
heads off to his
evening
tent.
figuring out what that might look like.
Fantastic. Nobody has anything else done. Can somebody please roll me a d20?
Who's taking watch
Dev,
first?
Dev.
I'll do it, but don't yell at me if I roll a freaking 1.
Relzerac
Nah, I don't
will
look at
have
me.
to take first watch. Unless someone else cares.
I'll take half the night.
Okay, I'm gonna roll a d20.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my god! The dice does go
Wow,
above
look
a
at
10.
that.
Holy crap!
It wasn't a D10 that looked like a D20 this whole time.
2 digits.
It goes up to 2 digits. That's incredible. And now I will
That's
roll 5s for the rest of the
amazing.
campaign. I'm ready.
The rest of the campaign. Alright. Nothing eventful happens during Dev's watch.
Yeah.
Has your next?
Oakley dokley neighborino.
Alright, roll your d20, please.
Slash R
Just use the
1D.
thing on the side.
20. All right.
A 13?
Mm-hmm.
Big money,
Noted.
big money. No spiders, no spiders. Oh no.
And then just 2 watchers for the night, or is there a third?
Oh, Relzerac sold. Take a watch.
All right, go ahead, roll your d20 for me, please. Also a 16.
Not also.
Oh,
This is the
not
first
also.
16.
That's the first 16. Okay. Noted. You guys have a
We get a long
seemingly
rest.
uneventful night. Nothing happens. Everybody can hit their long rest buttons.
This is nothing goes wrong on your turn all over again.
No. Nothing goes wrong on your turn. Jesus. Listen, okay. I'm trying to read and talk at the same time. Don't drink and drive, kids.
Don't
Nothing.
do that
significant.
anyway.
Yeah,
Read and-
don't do that anyway.
Read and talk or drink and drive?
Drink and drive.
Oh, yeah,
Read and
obviously.
drive.
Yeah, reading and driving is okay.
Don't drink and read though.
Well, that's a Saturday
Or-
night.
Yeah. Also, don't drive and drive.
Only drive and park.
Anywho, you have an uneventful night. The moon is almost full. There's nightly sounds going on, the hooting of an owl, some branches breaking far off in the distance. But nothing super bad happens. Nothing really happens to you guys at all. Everybody wakes, well rested, fully healed. Spell slots ready to go. And you head off into the town of Hubbleton. Nope, you wake up in the morning and Rao makes coffee.
Well, I was to say, and Finn and Kinsey both ritually cast detect magic. I assume that's just part of our everyday thing.
Yeah,
now?
every
ritual
morning.
Now?
I
Every
think,
morning.
yeah, a literal morning ritual. Yeah.
Do you actually
Okay.
cast it, Kinsey?
I might need to borrow your pearl. But
You can borrow it. And so if you cast it and you come into range of either Haziel or myself, Haziel's chest will light up and Finn's body, various points, like lights up like a fucking Christmas tree.
oh, wow, that's a lot of magic on one person.
It is my job.
Otherwise, everyone's got the medal.
I'm checking.
Are we all us, DM?
Yes, you are all you.
Out of curiosity, where did people want their metal bit implanted?
Butt cheek.
Because that's all Haziel has been saying in Finn's brain is butt cheek, butt cheek. Truly.
Yeah, where did you guys get your things at?
I think Relzrax had his inserted underneath a scale, in his jaw.
Dope.
Kinsey wants one that's relatively heart-shaped, as close as you can get it. And she wants it under her collarbone. Like, under the skin so you can see the imprint of it.
Oh, that's cool. Buck?
I think Buck would get it in wherever the center of his heart is, because that's where all of his magic comes from. And as to shape, he'd leave it to Finn. That's not his purview.
Got it. And I think during the process, she was surgical and exact. So very little pain. It's clear that she's done this several times before, and the recovery time is basically nothing.
Makes sense.
Open heart surgery was your recovery time? Nice.
No, I just walk in and do it with my own hands, and it's done. Literally, there's no reason. It's just, oop, khalas, you're healed.
We're just doing
Your
some
femur
dermal
has been
implants. We're
shattered.
not going that crazy.
Just come here. Exactly.
Anything else in the morning? No? Okay. You make your way off.
As long
down
as
the
everybody
road,
is who they say they are.
and then about a half an hour.
As per usual, yeah.
A half a day-ish, you start to see a small, cozy town that is along the side of a well-trodden path. The dirt road snakes through the village of Hubbleton. It's a community full of crafters, farmers, lumberjacks. They gather in simple buildings amid a forested landscape. Locals are hardworking and polite. They acknowledge you with a smile or a nod as you make your way through the village. As you go around the corner, a plume of black smoke catches your eye. It rises from a squat log building near the edge of the woods. As the flames engulf the wooden roof, the stench of burnt sugar fills the air, and a faint voice from inside cries, "Help! Help!"
Run.
Yeah, I think we just go. Well, I go.
Yeah.
I think it's more Buck follows Relzarax, but he has got his eyes on his head's on a swivel. He knows that this place is not trustworthy, knows that we're looking for a sweet maker, and knows that sweet maker's an old lady. So heads on a swivel. Can I make like a general perception check? To just basically be like, okay, great, we're gonna go save whoever this is, but also like, can we have a little bit of information first?
Sure.
Also guidance myself. I need to add the D4 first, hold on. It didn't do it this time.
No, it added it.
Did it?
Yeah, you rolled a 2.
Oh, it did.
for
Excuse me.
guidance.
Yeah, no, excuse me. So it's just a 10 flat for me then.
Okay. I was thinking. As you look around, you see that there is a sign that says something. You see a sign that is sitting on like a road sign stand thing in front of this place that is on fire, and you see that it says confectionery.
Now,
Yeah.
we know that the place that we're supposed to be investigating is a confectionery. Do we know if it has a name, and can we see one that this one has?
Elidor, with the papers that Elidor gave you with it, you do have a name for it. Ooh, it is storming at my house apparently. Okay. You do see that it does have a name for it. And the name is Applegarth Confectionery.
How big is the fire?
The whole building is on fire. It is smoking.
DM. One of the effects of prestidigitation is fire play, where it says you instantly light or snuff out a candle, a torch, or a small campfire. It's a casting time of an action and duration up to an hour.
This
Could
is
I
much larger than a
spend-
campfire.
So I couldn't, like, spend 10 minutes prestidigitating parts of the fire to
As
make it
you
go down.
press to digitate one part of the fire to go away, another part is going to catch and ignite. So you can, but it's not going to be effective.
Okay.
You guys can drop yourselves on the map next to the commoners. And that
Didn't even
is
see
where
that
we
when I
are
was too
going
zoomed in.
to end today's session.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have made it to Hubbleton. You have found Applegarth Confectionery.
We did it, guys.
Nobody got dapple gained. 2 nights in a row.
Yeah.
But one of y'all's like, God dang werewolf, I heard that it's almost a full moon.
Yeah.
No, not my character's secret.
I mean,
The whole time.
let's go,
That's
guys.
That's what the
Monster
runes and
fucker bingo.
metal and bones are for.
Mm.
I think
Yeah,
if
you
Finn was
gotta
a
trap the
werewolf-
beast.
I think if Finn was a werewolf, Haziel would already.
Yeah, wouldn't you know that already?
Nah. It's not top of mind for Finn. It's fine.
Listen,
It's just one of those things for Finn.
Normal shit.
Finn's just like that.
Finn turns into a werewolf, starts fucking fighting everybody, and it's just like, am I helping them or am I?
I thought you were gonna say, and then Finn
This
just
is-
starts fucking, and I'm like, I mean,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah.
I mean,
And
maybe.
Finn just starts fucking.
Yep.
It's not the stream, guys. We need the fucking Patreon. We need
Yeah, you
Dyson
need to play some
degenerates.
bonus money to get that
I don't think-
stream.
I don't think
Listen,
Patreon is the
if we
right
want
place
to,
for
if we
that
want
kind
to
of
get some
content.
fucking Dyson
Digestion?
digestion, upset stomach, indigestion, yay!
Digestion and
Pepto-Bismol.
degeneracy.
Dyson
Yeah.
Degeneracy. That's the offshoot brand. The After Dark.
We can do that. We can do an After Dark for sure. Pop into the Discord if you want to know more.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
okay. Join the Discord.
Join the Discord. Get degenerate.
Yeah.
You could be anywhere in the world right now, chat, but you decided to hang out with us for some fucking reason, and we appreciate that so much. Thanks for stopping by. We'll see you again next week at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Also, daylight savings time on Sunday, so, like, pay attention to what time it is and what time it will be, because times are not real, time's made up, and it's affected by gravity, because, like, the stronger the gravity, the slower time is, and if the gravity's really light, then the time goes faster or something like that. I don't know. I ain't no mathematician. Okay, bye!
Bye!
Bye.